Greetings, comic friends. It is Wednesday, and it is time to do that Wednesday thing we do. TGIW, thank God it is Wednesday. Okay. We ready? We're ready for the new tradition of the Wednesday hoist, where I have to hoist up what today's stuff was. This... It's getting... My hands aren't big enough. Happy Wednesday! Oh no. Oh no. So it's a lot. But I will say a good chunk of that, and I'll just get these out of the way now, were a couple trades. Books of Magic Volume 3. This is actually for the Sandman Universe books, that's actually pretty thick. So there's like 8 issues in that, which is much more than a normal trade. And then these Hellblazer ones. This is Hellblazer Volume 24. These are always thicker. There's always quite a bit in these. So that's a big part of it. That's a big part of it. It probably really isn't that much worse than any other week that I've had in the past month. It's still a bad week, but not quite as bad. I also get these out of the way just because they're funky shaped. Last Ronin #2, and then I also did get the 1 in 10 variant because it was so cool. Hiding in the shadows there. I'm excited to read this. The Last Ronin 1, it just blew up the market. But I think maybe more than it should have. Not that it wasn't, it was an excellent book, but I don't think any book, no matter how good it is, should have had the effect in the market that it did. But if it were to happen to any book, I think that one was, I suppose, deserving. And then, and just to kind of get the normal crap out of the way, Future State, we only have one more full month of Future State. Next month there's week. Next week, months. I could not put up with it for months. Next week has like a full lot of Future State, and then the week after that has one book, Imperious Rex versus Superman, or Superman versus Imperious Rex, whichever way it is. #3 comes out on its own the week after next. So, one more week of this, after this, and things will be a little bit better. There's also a couple books in here that I normally wouldn't get, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So we have Catwoman 2. I think this was my favorite Future State. Catwoman 1 was. So, happy for that. The next Batman 4. Superman Worlds at War 2, sorry. Shazam 2. Nightwing 2. Immortal Wonder Woman 2. And that's it. Future State. Almost done. I'll be so excited. I'll be so excited to have... I still have... I can still afford to go smaller, but it'll definitely be better. And then while we're on DC, Batman, Catwoman, #3. We have what? Phantasm there. All right. So the rest, let's see. We'll do indie stuff next. Hollow Heart 1. This is... I really like the A cover, but apparently the A cover, like every A cover in existence, from what I heard, has a really deep crease, color-breaking crease, like right in the middle. So I didn't get the A cover. I got this cover, and it wasn't a ratio variant or anything. It was still just cover price. But I read the solicit on this. I don't recall it was a while since I read it, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but evidently I thought it sounded interesting. It's Vault, so it's going to be horror-y. The Picture of Everything Else. So this is the one that I was really excited about when I read the issue 1, where it's about the artist who painted the picture of Dorian Gray, which I just thought was a great concept of, yeah, what about that guy? So that's awesome. Haha, number 2. First issue was fantastic. I loved it. There's a lot of heat around Haha, kind of because, mostly because of Ice Cream Man, but I really liked it. And then I got the B cover as well, just because that's so great. And then We Live 5. We Live has been fantastic. I continue to be impressed by it. Beginning with issue 1 and then issue 2 was like, whoa, what? But it continues to just be fantastic, and you kind of don't know where it's going. It's where they kind of want to go, but like new stuff keeps happening, and it's really enjoyable. So I highly recommend that if you're not reading it. And then all we have left is Marvel. So we got Planet of the Symbiotes, so King in Black tie in there, and then King in Black proper, King in Black number 4. I think we're almost done with this, right? There's let's see, I think this only goes 5 issues, I want to say. Apparently this has a prelude to Momoko's Demon Days. Interesting. I'm excited for Demon Days. I usually don't get X-Men stuff, but the combination of the premise of it as well as a full Momoko's interior work is intriguing to me. So I'll be getting that. Spider-Woman, number 9. Yes, number 9. This continues to be one of these good books. It's not the best book out there, but I really enjoyed it. It has avoided the axe so far. Thor has been fantastic. Cates is doing a great job on Thor. This whole Donald Blake being freed and not being totally there. Actually 3 books I normally wouldn't get from Marvel. So I got Black Widow 5, just because it's an alien variant. I'm getting the alien variants. An awesome Dodson cover. Captain America 27. I actually dropped Captain America, not realizing that the next one is going to be an alien variant. So I ended up going and picking up 27 because of the alien variant, which also a very, very cool cover and protecting himself with a shield there. And then Savage Avengers number 18. I also dropped Savage Avengers, but I hadn't realized that this was a King in Black tie-in, so I just went ahead and picked it up off the shelf. But it is Captain America and Savage Avengers are officially off my list. So Captain America for sure is gone after this, and I think this is the last Savage Avengers King in Black tie-in, so there won't be that anymore. So that's fine. Guardians 11. I think so. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing with Guardians when it switches to the new team. I haven't decided yet. I do have the instructions on my pull list to drop it. I will probably pick up the new team issue off the shelf just to kind of see what it's about. And if I do like it enough to continue with it, I'll re-add it. But for now, I think I'm okay with Guardians getting cut. Immortal Hulk Flatline. So this is an Immortal Hulk one-shot. I think there's supposed to be a first appearance in here. I'm not entirely sure, but it's Immortal Hulk, so I picked it up. Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon. The first issue of this was great. It was better than I expected, and I picked this up because I enjoyed that Shang-Chi miniseries so much. When issue 1 came out, I was kind of regretting it because I had ordered it way ahead of time. And that's when I was kind of thinking, I really need to cut limited series down, but I've already committed to this. Well, then I read it, and it was great. It was fantastic. So, I've only read issue 1, but from that, I suggest it, at least looking into it. Iron Man 6. This has been okay. This might get cut. I'm not sure. I would say if there's anyone that is on the fence of getting cut next, it's probably Iron Man. And then Marvel 6. And this is the last issue of Marvel, which is nice. But at the same time, this has been great. So it's these usually Silver Age-ish type stories of Marvel characters. So it's sort of an anthology series. And it's been a lot of fun. It's one of those I suggest picking up, especially if you're into Silver Age stuff and Silver Age characters. But that's it. I mean, honestly, going forward, if I took out this stuff, and I mean, I'll even leave in like the haha variant that I got. But King in Black ending, Alien variants, kind of sort of ending, Future State, more or less ending. Obviously, don't get too beefy trades every week. This is what the week would probably normally be like. I mean, maybe I guess with the last Ronins, it might be like that. But still, that is way better than, and that's 2 last Ronins. That's way better than what it has been. This I can deal with. This I feel is manageable. Might be able to cut it a little bit. We're probably about 2/3. I'll say one third Marvel, 2/3. Sorry, one third indie, 2/3 Marvel DC. I might want to balance that ratio out a little bit here in the near future. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but the end is in sight. So I'm happy for that. I have been enjoying Future State, like I've always said, but I am ready for it to be done. 1, because of the pocketbook, and 2, because like it feels like it is time, right? I'm glad they didn't, like this death metal stuff that's been going on for like years or whatever. I'm glad they didn't drag it on. It's like, look, this is just this thing that we're gonna do for a month and a half or 2 months or however long it's been, and then that's it. It's done. Maybe, I don't know. The one gripe that I have about Future State now that we're towards the end is that now that I've seen some of the final issues of some of the series, a lot of them end on, they end open-ended. I really would have liked it to be its own standalone thing instead of it being left open to do more with it. I mean, I'd be okay if they came back to Future State stuff and some of those characters, but I wish that they would have come to a solid conclusion in these books, right? Like, don't kill off the characters, right? You can still do stuff with them, but they ended a little too open-ended for a series. I don't really like that. I feel they could have left that door open in a better way, but with still, what I'm trying to say, still wrapping up the standalone series, in and of itself. But they didn't. So that's my major complaint with Future State, I think. Anyway, that's it. I don't think I have anything else to mention. So do all the normal like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. And don't forget to make yours Titan. This video was brought to you by Titan Comic Pressing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Titan Comic Pressing LLC.